Heyo guys, welcome back to another video. Hard to believe. Hey, my last video got double digits of views. Talk about One Piece. Heck yeah. If that's what you guys want. I talk about One Piece all day. But I don't think I'll be doing that on this one. I don't think I'll be doing that on this video. But, you guys are in for a treat because I'm going to be talking about Memorial Day. Oh, happy Memorial Day. To Memorial Day weekend, I get 3 days off of work. Much needed 3 days off of work. Anyway, so, like I said, last few videos, I've been listening to a lot of Joe Rogan stuff, and it's listening to it, you really would think the guy, if you listen and watching clips and stuff, you would really think that the guy is excuse me, like right-leaning conservative. Like the dude, I mean, even just looking at him, you probably think that, but really he's like, he's on the fence. He's not really either or. He's not left, he's not right, he's just kind of in the middle. I think he's a lot like, kind of like me and a lot of us Americans. He wants what's best for everybody, not just, the upper echelons of people who are stupid, filthy rich. And also the dude's got a hankering for some knowledge, and back whenever a few years ago, back when I was a lot younger, I was considering going to college to be an anthropologist and study human history, because there's always this feeling I have at the right, like right here in the small of my back. So there's this tingle, or just kind of up and down my spine all the time. It just says something's missing. Like we're missing something, and Lord, I don't know what it could be. I just have a feeling that we're missing a big chunk of something. Oh my freaking eyeball. I really couldn't tell you what it is though. I know that it feels like human history is way off. See, because everybody says, like, I follow an archaeologist on TikTok whose name I can't remember at the moment, but he asked the question, if there was an ancient civilization that was so advanced, like as advanced as we are, where is their indestructible thing? This one thing that is clearly not made in nature, but is completely indestructible, or it's like a box. I think it's like a I don't remember what it was. This has been like 2-3 years ago that he posed this question. I was like, I don't even know what that is. And I looked it up, and yeah, evidently there's something that's supposed to be almost completely indestructible, last millions and millions and millions of years. And that's crazy. It's crazy that we made something like that. And it's like, and correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, yes, I want to know, but I'm using memories from like 2 or 3 years ago. So it's memories of memories of memories. So you have to give me a little bit of credit here. It's incredible. It really is, to think that we have something that might be possibly 100% indestructible. We don't know. Only time will tell. Literally, only time will tell. But what if they're not advanced like we are? What if they're advanced in a different way, like more of a nature type, rather than going fossil fuels and all that unsustainable stuff like what we do? Excuse me. I think it could be. That's kind of what I always lean to, is that they would be more in tune with nature. They would kind of figure out a way to roll with it, That's hard to do with my left hand. But yeah, they roll more with nature. Nature would be more of a helping hand than a hindrance, kind of like what it is for us. They don't have to clear forests necessarily. They can kind of work with forests. Like, there's people in I want to say South America. I want to say it's South America that they literally bend and they make trees to make bridges, and they take the trees and the trees will make bridges and stuff, and it's like, well, now you got a bridge from here to there, and all you had to do is move a few branches over the course of, I don't know, 10 years or something like that, and boom, you have a naturally occurring bridge that will only get stronger with age as long as the trees hold up. And yeah, there's like, what, who says it can't be something like that? Who says that they have to have? Who says that they have to have cars? You know, maybe get around on horseback and stuff. Maybe it taking them weeks was fine for them, but maybe the pyramids were power sources rather than tombs. You know, I mean, they have the Baghdad battery, which is just a simplified battery that can generate electricity using I believe it's an acid, a neutral, and a copper rod. I think that's all it takes. Something like that. So super, super simple. And it would make electricity. Why would they have something that could make electricity if they don't have anything to power it, you know? So maybe they had light bulbs, but they didn't look like what we have. Maybe they look different. Maybe they figured out a different way. You know? Could be any number of things, really. You know? They had glass. So what if instead of having a light bulb, they had like a section cut out, say in the ceilings, just a section cut out. They had gas put in there. The wires run to it, run right into it, and then it just like neon and stuff like that. It's entirely possible. Or it could just be that they had a piece of copper that ran through there, and then they put a piece of glass. But of course, I mean, we probably still find those if they were there, or at least some kind of remnant. But it may not look like what we're expecting it to look like. We just don't know, and that's where I think a lot of anthropologists, scientists, and stuff like that, they get lost in this thing that they need to be right. They absolutely need to be right, and that the idea of them being wrong seems to drive some of them absolutely insane. And it shouldn't. It shouldn't. Being wrong, it should excite you. It should make everybody excited. You know, especially in a situation like this where you say the Sphinx is, say, 10,000 years older than we thought. That should excite everybody. Because that means that there's a civilization far, far older, far more advanced than we expected. That shouldn't make you mad. That shouldn't make you want to hide it. Like, the only reason I can come up with why they'd want to hide it is because then it's going to come out that they knew about it, and they've been hiding it for X reasons why. And it's like, well, okay, cool. If you've been hiding it, just come out and fucking curse words. Trying to limit those. Just come out and say it. Just come out and say, yes, we've been hiding it. We were selfish. We apologize. Here's the truth. And just roll with it. You know? The bug flew in from outside. It's just tell us. Like, literally tell us. And then you can publish your book with your apology and blah, 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 and all the new stuff and what you actually think it might mean, da, 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 da. And if there's a legitimate reason why you're hiding it from us, then I believe that there's probably if there's a good enough reason why you think it needs to be hidden from the public, then I feel like the public probably actually should know, because that probably means some kind of danger, I would assume. Honestly, something like that would. I don't know. That's just kind of my thought. Is that if you guys know, by all means, tell us. I won't be mad. I'm sure 90% of the world probably won't even notice. I mean, heck, we're finding new stuff all the time. it's actually incredible, honestly. Just the fact that things can change and be one thing when you go to bed and something completely different when you wake up. Look at the way particle physics and everything works. Just what 10 years ago, that I think it was 10, I think like around 2013, where they found the God particle. So, yeah, I mean, things change. No, I mean, without certainty, nothing's truly set in stone. I mean, heck, even the past, just 50 years ago, we know it as one thing, and then somebody comes along and says, no, actually, this is how it went, and they have proof, and it's crazy. That was 50 years ago. We're talking about a past 2 to 10,000 years. If you're wrong, it's okay. It's not that big of a deal. Just let history tell you what it needs to tell you. And yeah, I don't know. I really wasn't expecting this video to go like that. Because it never made sense for me for people to be so keen on hiding the past, making things look so like straight line, like this is how it is, this is how it always has been, this is how it always will be, and da 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 da. It's not how things are. It's not how the world works. It's not how time and life and everything works. It's not. So you just gotta calm down and quit being so rigid. Okay, if you're wrong, just be wrong. It's fine. These older guys that are like, I've been right since the day I was born. I never wrong. They were wrong. I guarantee you at some point they were wrong in their life. Okay? Some of them, you may be looking at them, they may have been big old freaking flip-flop cross guys. The zombies from Call of Duty. They might have supported some of them and you just don't know it. They may not want you to know that, but I'm just saying. I bet you some of these older guys, some of these older scientists are like, yeah, I've never been wrong in my life. Then you go back to like the freaking 30s and 40s, and they're big into the fucking sidearm salute shit and stuff. You never know. Just saying, that's what I'm saying. Everybody's wrong at some point. Nobody's ever been perfect their entire life, and those who are only in books. Just saying. Well, the videos went on a little longer than I expected, but I mean, tends are rambling for this one. It's okay to be wrong. Just admit it, and I'm sure it'll eventually work out, one way or another. Okay? I'll see you guys next time. Please like, subscribe, tell your friends, give me a comment. Thank you.